Hello and welcome. So today I'm going to be taking a look at the Guardian's Quiptic crossword, and this is published on Sunday the 6th of October 2024. Now it's been set by Anto, and I think Anto is a tough setter, so I won't be surprised if I give up on this after about 40 minutes with about 5 or 6 clues left. I think last time with Anto I had a bit of a disaster. So I haven't really got anything else to say, but just to crack on. Able to control waste output, mad having tried an alternative. Other something or other. Might followers of what's fashionable get elected in? Taste in. Might followers of what's fashionable get elected in? In taste in fashion in. Don't know. Cheap hotel set in fine meadowland. Golly. You'd think hotel is an H going into fine could be F itself, but FH wouldn't work. Meadowland would be. I don't know what meadowland is. Pasture with an H in it. Can't think of anything. Opposition forces Catholic out. Yeah, I'm not sure. Central report said to be sisterly. That could be an anagram of central, couldn't it? Resorts of central would be. Well, I don't know what sister is. Sisterly. Something to do with nuns. Features of executioner's equipment lacking nothing. Executioner's equipment is an axe, is a noose, which will make a nose. I'll put another nose with an O in it. I think that's noose. Must be noose because it's a 5-letter word. Or is it? Features, noses. Okay, noses, nooses without the O. There we are. I knew something was going on there. Strange. Being this arrogant about victory might be unfeeling. Or being this arrogant. Being this arrogant about victory might be unfeeling. I know nothing about academic work on compiler. I know nothing about academic work. Academic work is thesis. The character initially seen in Greece, maybe Athens. Can I put Alpha, Beta, Gamma, initially seen in Greece, maybe Athens. Sigma. It literally is a leading letters word. Scroll down a bit. Operatic piece about drug-free region in America. Yeah. A suspended woman was deprived of information. Information is Jen. Woman. If it's a woman's name deprived of Jen, then I've got no idea. It's too random. Clothing that is worn by criminals. So that's an IE going into something. Device supplied by poster fitter. Device supplied by poster fitter. No. Not getting anything there. Scandal about fees charged in London market. London market. Billingsgate. Oh yeah, Billingsgate. Okay, so gate being the word you put on the end of anything that's after the Watergate scandal. Right, toffs eating parsnip skin, so that's toffs with a PP. They're generally quite hot. I think that's peppers and peas, isn't it? Okay, peppers, fair enough. Urban dwellers have connections all around. I mean, urban dwellers are... I was going to say something about cities, but... no. It measures how tricky ads are broadcast. It measures how tricky ads are broadcast. Is that, I would think that's an anagram. Tricky ads. It measures, which will be. I'm going to have to use the anagram thing, aren't I? Which I absolutely hate doing, but I'm going to have to do it. Tricky ads. Track, side tracks, side tracks, track it. Track city, city darks. Don't know. I don't know. Lots providing service on tables outside. I mean, service on tables outside would be, well, tables outside would be STS. Lots would be, service would be mass. Lots. Can't think there. Where Rolls-Royce is found, for example, by mistake, in error. Is there something going double R? But in error, we've got a double R for Rolls-Royce, which leaves in Eeyore, which doesn't really. Is found, for example, e.g. I don't think that's in error, but I'm going to put in error there. Therefore, thus or so, requiring a business degree is a restriction. So, thus, requiring a business degree. Thambus, Tambus, thus, ergo, error, a restriction. What's a restriction with an AMB in it? I think a business degree is an MBA, isn't it? Oh, MBA. So we've got Thumbus. Doesn't really. Can't see what that clue wants me to do. SAMB. No, I ain't going anywhere. Had neat field ploughed up. It's really serious. Had neat field. That should be an anagram of had neat field, shouldn't it? Really. Something and there's an and in the middle of that, I think. It's really serious and whoa. Had neat field. Yeah, farland something. Field. Life and death. Okay, life and death is very serious. Great antique banner is the best example of its kind. Grand antique. Sorry, grand is normally G. Flag. Banner is a flag. Antique banner. Gold standard. Now. Okay, that's a good one. It gives permission to report as crowd get through. Same pass, I would think, isn't it? I think that's a pass. Crowd get through. Gives permission. Something pass. Crowd get through. Whoa. Crowd pass. Press pass. Press pass. Yeah, press pass. Permission to report. Okay. Oh, off screen maybe. Who knows? Attitude adopted by aristocrat over independent African. I think that's Nairobi. I'm going to just bung in Nairobi, which is a knob with over I, got a knob and attitudes in there. Yeah, good old Nairobi. 7-letter capital ending in I. I'm willing to join in adult party. Interesting one. Unwilling. Don't know. Can't think what it is. Some Czechs, Smetana. You see Met and Smetana, a native. The some was enough for a hidden word, and Czech composers and Met in there was enough for me. Donated place to house Outrageous type of dance. I want to put Gangnam in there with that G of 7 letters, but it doesn't quite fit. Donated place. Not sure. Offence caused by cleric who has lost the head. Offence. I mean, if it's a criminal offence, then arson's always a good one. And a parson. Yeah, arson and parson. Okay. Okay, well, got something going on there. I can give this a go for a bit longer, I think. What's this? Might followers of what's fashionable get elected in. What would that be? In, don't know. Go back to that one. Able to control waste output. Mad having tried an alternative. Able to control waste output. I think able to control. What is that? Anagram of waste output. Power something. Power. I think that's some kind of power. If I could type. If I could type, I'd be deadly. If you're able to control something, you have power, and I think there's an anagram of power in there somewhere with an alternative as an or. I don't know. I think maybe. Let's see what this gives us here. Urban dwellers have connections around. I want to say townies. Townies. Okay, yeah, that's townies, isn't it? Urban dwellers are townies, I think. Ties around, have, own. Okay. In power, maybe. Maybe that's in power. Might followers of what's fashionable. In might. Oh, might is power. Yeah, might is power, isn't it? Follower of what's fashionable is, yeah, so might coming after in for what's fashionable. Okay. Opposition forces Catholic out. Forces Catholic out. So ejecting. No, not ejecting. I'm going to go back up to this one here again. Have another look here. Able to control waste output. Mad having tried an alternative. Peter. Not sure about that. It measures how tricky ads are broadcast. Well, we've got an R. I'll have to have another go at this anagram thing, aren't I? Tricky ads. Maybe with the R there I can get somewhere. It measures something stick, isn't it? Yardstick. Boom. Amazing. I think I just saw stick in the hidden there. What's this? Oh. Being this arrogant about victory might be unfeeling. Impervious? Imperious and impervious, okay. Oh, hang on. Impervious. Imperious. Being arrogant. Maybe it's not one. I would have thought it was an... Okay, that's blown that idea in. There can't be a V there. Unlikely to be a V next to an S. So it has to be a V there if there's a V in there for victory. Victory could be imperve. Being this arrogant. Imperious. IOUS. Victory sometimes V, sometimes V. I'm going to leave that there for now. I'm not sure. Central resorts. I've got my R and maybe that is an ST then. I would have thought lots providing service on tables outside would have been a TS at the bottom of that clue. Just going to take that out for a second while I try a resort of central. Because I'm clearly not capable of doing an anagram of 7 letters in my head. Or maybe even using an anagram thingy, am I? Cool. No, I still can't see it. If it is an anagram, that I'm not sure. And the central resource is SOR. Saw. Sicily saw. Said to be saw something. I'm going to put that TS in because I feel like that really should be there. Lots Lots. Stacks. Oh, petty. Pretty. Potty. Potty. I think that is potty. Potty. Yes, I do them. Children's potty stuff, isn't it? Able to control waste output. Potty trained. Potty trained, I think. Which makes that lots. Providing service on tables outside. Maybe that isn't tables outside then. This one. Cheap hotel set in fine meadowland. Cheap. Okay, therefore it looks like it's going to be ergo, doesn't it? Erg. Embargo. Now there's the MBA. That becomes interesting. There's two R's there, so that's definitely not an anagram of central. If that were resorts, that we saw oral, sorority, sororal, oral said, oral. I think that's sororal, to be sisterly, sororal. It's a word. And that looks like bag going in there, set in fine meadowland. Not sure that, I can't. Impervious, maybe it's imperious. I'm sure that's imperious, but I don't understand it if it is. Imperious, I'm gonna... Imperious, so being this... Arrogant is imperious. About V might be unfeeling. He'd be impervious. If you weren't impervious, imperious. I'm going to leave that way. I don't think it's right like that, but I don't know what to put in there. This one, opposition forces Catholic out. I really want that to be exiles or ejects. Opposition is one that I'm going to come back to. This one looks like don't wait up. I know nothing about academic work on compiler, so that's me, I think. Don't ask me. Don't ask me. What is it? Something task. Academic work is task. Me is compiler, and Don is an academic. I know nothing. Don't ask me. Okay, fair enough. Oh, I've got a screen on there. Operatic piece about drug-free region in America. What's that going to be? Regions in America. If I have to go through them all, I would have said Alaska, but operatic piece is surely an area. Area, they are. Arizona. Free region, drug-free, so zone without an E. Fair enough. Unwilling to join in adult party. Unwilling to join in adult party. Parties normally do, but this one, clothing that is worn by criminals. Hoods, hoodies. I am a big hoodie wearer, if I'm honest. What's this? I'm not sure. Okay, this hasn't gone too bad actually overall for Quiptic. Been about 18 minutes actually. That's good. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I haven't really looked in this corner yet, so let's have a look down here. What have we got? Suspended woman. Oh, suspended. So that's probably what again was. Woman was deprived of information. Sue. Is that Sue? Suspended. Woman was deprived of. Okay, this one. Device supplied by poster. Sure, that's an adapter. Fitter. Adapter. I'd have thought adapter. Yeah, okay, adapter. I was thinking it had no in there, but that's fair enough. This one, donated place to house outrageous type of dance. Outrageous type. Is that an anagram of type? Donated is gave. Oh yeah, donated is. Well, is it gave? Gav. Donated, gave. Place to house. Outrageous type of dance. Is this? Which is an outrageous type. Suspended woman was deprived of info. Well, at this point it's not too bad, is it? I mean, oh, what's this? Lots. Providing service on tables outside. Okay, so the soror works with TS. Lots. Services. Well, there's not many things that fit in there now. Actually didn't see why this is. Over to control waste output is potty trained. Mad is potty. Having tried an alternative, yeah, tried an. Anagram tried or an, excuse me. This one, cheap. Set in fine meadow land. Fleabag, I suppose. I don't know why that's flea. F for fine. Lee is Lee. Cheap. Oh, cheap hotel. So yeah, a flea bag. And if you land something, you bag it. So that makes rafts. RAF service. Okay. Yep. So this one over here. What's this? Opposition. X. Forces. Forces again could be services. Catholic out. Gravity could be a force. Ejetisons. Opposition. Enemies. I don't know what's enemies, but it's enemies, I'm sure of it. Forces. Catholic out. Enemises. Enemies. Where's the C going? Or is it an RC? I'm pretty certain that's enemies anyway. So, well, just these ones down here now. So where are we? Let's have a look at that horizontally. I'm willing to join in adult play. I'm willing to join in adult party. An interesting surface when I actually stopped to think about the surface. I don't really think about surfaces very often. So, yeah, quite interesting actually. Now I think about it. Let's go over here. So we've got 3 left and it's taken me, what, 22 minutes. That's a fairly decent quiptic, I suppose. I can't really complain about that, given that I've got through it. Suspended woman was deprived of information. So I think that's suspended and then a word for a woman, or name of a woman. And deprived of information is, what is it? A woman, like Sue. Then deprived of information is whatever, and then that. I probably need, let's look at this one again. Donated place. Look at that on the horizontal, because I like the horizontal as a way to. Sometimes that just helps me see the see the word better. Donated place is a. I want to put gite in there. I don't think gite is donated though. Given gratuity, grat. No. Outrageous type of dance. I think it's a type of dance, isn't it, really? So it's donated place. It's a gift to that house outrage. It's not really a gift though, is it? The question is what to put in here, really, because there's not a lot of letters that go in there. And it could be another vowel. Type of dance. That's probably an L, isn't it? Which makes that G something, T something, L. Let's have a look at that. Gentle, grant, gretel, graftal. Donated place to house. So house is making me think there's a word for outrageous going in here. And I can't think what that word would be. Going in a donation, which is, I don't know what that is. To get to a dance. That would be my breakdown of the clue, but whether that's right, I'm not sure. And it could be, it's unlikely to be, it could be Z, I suppose, if you're going dances. I don't think that's going to be TM out. Could be that. No. Could be an H. I mean, when you start looking at names of dances, it could be anything going in there, really, but just going to scroll down a little bit. So I've got the name of the clue in there as well. Double T would be the thing I feel like most likely, but I don't think that works. Suspended woman was deprived of information. There's my D, that's probably an E there. ED, I would think. So let's do a quick alphabet draw on that one. Not SZ, SX, C. Suspended woman. I suppose suspended could be something that's hanging from the ceiling, as well as like a suspended sentence. BN, probably not. SM, smeared. Sleeped. Y T steered. I'm going to take that out. Right, I'm going to just go up and I'm going to do a check on it because, you know, this is getting pretty boring watching me. Just check everything else is in place. So everything else in the grid is good. I've just got these 3 clues. Check OK. So I'm going to pause the video, have a little think to myself and see if I can finish it off and then come back to you. Well, I'm going at 10 minutes since I paused the video and I've come up with nothing on these 3 clues. So I think it's time to just hit the reveal button and see what it was. Shelved, gavotte, and asocial. Okay, asocial. Let's look at that first. Asocial. Well, adult is A and social is partying. Sort of fair enough. Adult to join in is, unwilling to join in is asocial. Fair enough. I get that one's a half decent clue. This one, suspended is shelved. Fair enough. Woman was deprived of information. Who's the woman? Helen? Hells? Not sure. And gavotte is a word I'm not really familiar with, so I guess maybe that's a donated place, or maybe it's a dance. I don't know. Okay, gave, and outrageous is OTT. Yeah, so gave is donated. Although I don't know what place is doing in there. Donated is gave. Housing outrageous, which is OTT, gives you gavotte, which is type dance. I'm not familiar with it. Probably fair enough given crosswording. This one, suspended woman was deprived of information. She. So woman is she. Was deprived of information. Lived, don't know. She, can't see it. I had a look at this while I was just a moment, so I understand this clue now to being saying that if you're being this arrogant is imperious, and if you put a V around it, if you put that around a V, you would become unfeeling, which is impervious. So that's just why this one I've not managed to work out what that means either. So Yeah, about the standard you kind of come to expect from um, Anto. So yeah, if you've moved up from the quick cryptic, um, sadly that's a tough crossword. It wasn't. Anto is a name to avoid on the cryptics really. If you're not really into this and you haven't got the willpower, I think there's a lot of stuff in there that's difficult really. So commiserations to anyone who picked it up. I'm fairly pleased with myself to have got all but 3 done in about 20 minutes. So anyway, thank you for watching.